All right, we're going to give this one more go around with our show on tonight. So, hello and welcome, influencers. Hello and welcome. As you are entering into the broadcast, if you can help me by letting me know if you can hear the audio, if you can hear the sound, enter a one as you come into the stream. All right. Hello and welcome. If you can hear me, give me a one. Hello and welcome. If you can hear the audio and the sound, give me a one as you enter into the live stream. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Choose to Live show. Hello, Miss Gwen. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you. This is awesome. So, hello and welcome. Welcome back, should I say. Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to the Choose to Live show, where it is our intention to uplift and inspire and propel you forward in your life and business. So, welcome back to the show where we choose to live. We choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious, and enlightened. So, today's show, we were talking about 4 ways to build resilience. Okay, we were talking about 4 ways to build resilience. So we're not sure where our technical difficulties began. However, we're just going to start from the beginning, right? We're just going to start from the beginning. So we welcome you all back, influencers, visionaries, and leaders. You individuals who are ready to start building, grow your business. This is a great show where it is our intention, again, to inspire, uplift, and motivate you to propel forward in your life and business. So I see we have live guests. Listen, where are you streaming in live from? What city are you streaming in live from? We love to connect with new leaders in the marketplace. We love to connect with you. So let's get right into the content. Today, we're just talking about 4 ways that you can begin to be resilient, where you can begin to be purpose driven and propel forward with clarity, confidence, and strategy. I believe that we have a responsibility as leaders to be intentional with our relationships, intentional with the people that we allow in our space, because your space is your most vulnerable posture. When people are in your space, they're in your vulnerability. And I know that may sound weird to some folks, but I am always very conscious of who I allow in my space. My space should be a safe haven. It should be a refuge. And a lot of times, what I'm learning to be true is we are allowing the wrong people in our space, and it is tainting us. It is tainting our gift and our talents. It is not allowing us to propel forward and operate in the confidence and the boldness that God has commanded us to do. But instead, we become stagnant. We become comfortable with what is. And I am here to propel you forward in your life and business, because I believe that everything, it begins and it ends with you. So welcome, sis from Maryland. Welcome, Kim from Smyrna. Welcome, Gwen from Middletown. It is an honor and a privilege to have you here on the Choose to Live show, where we choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious, and enlightened. If you are new to the show, my name's Anika Cohen. All right. I am your business strategist coach. I serve and support purpose driven men and women who want to turn their dream into a reality. I will assist you by providing practical strategies on how you can propel forward. But for the purpose of this, I want you to be clear about what your next steps are going to be. In order for you to build resilience in your life, in order for you to create success in your own right, what are your next steps, right? Because we have to have direction. We have to know what it is that we desire, and so we can begin to create and formulate a plan on how to get there. So in order for you to be resilient, what is the goal? What is the investment? What is the next steps? Be clear about what that looks like for you, because you don't have to wait till January 1st to begin your new year. Your new year begins now. It begins the moment when you change your mindset to say, I choose to live. I choose to go after and pursue my God-given assignment. I choose to start that business. I choose to write that book. I choose to begin that podcast. I choose to live. So what is the next step? So let's talk about this. And when we get clarity about what our next steps is going to be, we have to, number one, right? These are 4 ways in order for you to build resilience, right? You got to have direction first. You got to have clarity first. And in doing so, I want you to make meaningful relationships. I want you to make connections that are meaningful to your life and your business, to your purpose, to your vision, what it is that God has called you to do. What I'm finding to be true is we are wasting too much of our time and value on people who don't see our worth. I know that I might step on some toes with that, but we have to make the right connections that are meaningful to our purpose, our vision, our life, our business, what it is that God has called us to do, and not entertain the people that aren't in connection with the vision. Because when we are living a purpose-driven lifestyle, it's all about your purpose. It's all about the vision and the right relationships, the people that will add value, the people that will hold you accountable, the people that will support you. Those are the individuals, the people that, the people that know more than you, right? The people that may have more money in their bank account than you. Don't be afraid to show up, because who you are today is enough to get to the place and the desires that you want to do. Gwen agrees with me. Candy agrees with me, right? So we have to be intentional with making the right connections, So you can begin by doing that with stepping outside of who you know and what you know. Begin to allow people to know your name. Hi, I'm Anika Cohen. I'm a business strategist coach. How can we link together and network and connect? Just exchanging information, exchanging tools, just having a good conversation. Start there, right? All right. So my next point, number 2, is you want to look for opportunities for self-discovery. So what do I mean by that? You want to look for the opportunities that challenge you. You want to look for the opportunities that scare you. You want to look for the opportunities that make you grow. Because a lot of times you're comfortable. It's a safe space to be comfortable. It's a safe space to be comfortable. It allows us, oh, I'm comfortable, I'm good. No. Look for opportunities for self-discovery. Look for those challenging moments, because that's your growth. That is your learning lesson. That is your teachable moment. Because it's not about right or wrong. It's not about right or wrong. It's about your progress. It's about your intentions. It's about your desire and what it is that you want to do. And the only way you're going to get there is when you challenge yourself, challenge your ego, challenge your pride, challenge the inner critic. So you got to begin to look for opportunities. And a lot of times what I tell my audience, hi, AP, and what I tell my clients is create the opportunities. It's one thing to look for opportunity and be intentional about the space that you're in, but why not create it? I'm here to tell you that I did not wait for people to invite me to their stage. I created my own events. I began to create opportunities and create platforms and opportunities for individuals to connect with me, because I want to be the go-to person, right? I want to be the person that is leading. So instead of waiting for people to invite me to their stage, instead of waiting for people to invite me to this or that, I create the opportunity, right? I created the anthology. I created the I'm Every Woman's Conference. I created the PLE live event. because I don't want to wait for people to invite me. What does that say when I'm waiting for people to invite me to the table? It says that I'm not enough. It says that I'm not worthy. But the devil is a liar today. You are enough and you are worthy. Your message and your story is to be heard, because there's an audience that needs your voice. And until I was able to realize that 7 years ago, because that's when I got started in business, by just simply sharing my story, right? Sharing my message, letting people know that you can come from addiction. You can come from domestic violence. You can come from the lonely place, right? You can come from that, right? So we got to begin to, again, point number one was simply make the right connections. And point number two is you want to begin to look for opportunities for self-discovery, because on this journey in the marketplace and in life, you will always discover who you are. You will always discover the parts of you if you're looking for growth, if you're looking for renewing your mind, if you're looking for being more intentional about who you are and the spaces that you put yourself in. All right. So number three is you want to begin to eliminate the crisis mood, right? So welcome to the Choose to Live show. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Choose to Live show. We're talking about 4 ways to build resilience, right? And my point number three for you is you got to begin to eliminate the crisis mood. What am I referring to? The crisis mood. A lot of times we will operate in crisis. We operate in negativity. We operate in what's wrong. What if I fail? We operate in crisis. We operate in dysfunction. Come on here, somebody. Glory to God. God says, I want you not to operate. We got to eliminate that. We got to operate in freedom. We got to operate in freedom. We got to operate in his word and what he told us that we can do and who we are in him. In him, I move, live, and have my being, right? So we got to eliminate the crisis mood, always operating from a place of fear, always operating from a place of dysfunction. And all of that begins in our mind, right? It all begins in our mind. So what do I want us to do instead? Right. What do I want us to do instead? I want us to begin to move towards the goal. Minor steps create major impact. So those minor steps, those checklists, celebrate every win, celebrate every accomplishment, because that required your time. It required your commitment. So we got to begin to have a new way of thinking and just move towards our goals with minor steps. Those minor steps lead to you accomplishing the goal every time. Instead of comparing, instead of competing, instead of looking at the person in, oh, who does she think she are? Or, oh my God, I can't do that. Why can't you? Why can't you do it? You can do the very thing that I'm doing, but give yourself permission to do it. All right. So we want to eliminate that crisis mood. We want to begin to operate in the freedom and the liberty of who we are. Give ourselves permission to fall short. Give ourselves permission to embrace and accept the failure that comes with this journey. It doesn't take away my value. It doesn't take away from who I am today. All right. And last but not least, I cannot end this show without even addressing you. You, the mother, you, the wife, you, the friend, you, the sister. I can't move on without addressing you. Everything begins and it ends with you, my love. You are your most valuable asset to it all, to the business, to the success. You are the asset to it all. Come on, somebody needs to know that. I'm the asset to it all. I'm the asset to it all. Hallelujah. I am the asset to it all. I want you to take care of you. I want you to put you on the calendar this year. I want you to take out time to do the things that give you pleasure, that give you pure happiness. Ain't about your status. It ain't about your position. It ain't about your title. It's just about you. Take care of yourself. When you need to step away from social media, take your time. This is not a competition. You're not in a race. You're not in a race. You're on a journey. You're having experience. You're experiencing life. So when you have that perspective, my God, you see the value in taking care of yourself. You see the value in taking care of you beyond the manicure and the pedicure. Just if you need 5 minutes today to step aside and cry, if you need 5 minutes today to step aside and yell, if you need 5 minutes today, what does that 5 minutes look like for you today? Because I know the week wasn't great for everybody. I even had my moments. Come on here, somebody. I even had my moments. Have your moment, but choose not to stay there. Choose to rise. I feel God today. Choose to rise. All right? Because this is how you build your resilience. This is how you build your courage. This is how you build your boldness. This is how you go against the inner critic. Because believe it or not, this ain't about nobody else but you. When you believe that you can do it, when you believe that you are enough, that's all that matters. Everything else is extra. I know it's cliche, but I'm talking right because I had to learn this for myself. I'm learning this for myself, right? Because I didn't believe this 7 years ago. I really didn't. I didn't see all of this happening for my life because I was so consumed with who Anika was, the addict, the drug dealer, the woman who was neglectful to her children, right? I was so consumed with the things that I had done that I was not consumed with who I desired to become. But thanks be unto God that gives us the victory. He gives us a way of escape. And so your way of escape today is simply to just say it. I choose to live. I choose to live. And so we're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to be right back to sum up today's show and do our recap. But listen, if you want to join me live in our broadcast, we're going to actually add the link. So that way you can join live if you want to have comments, if you want to share your thoughts and just share how this broadcast, this live show was beneficial to you, you can do just that. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back to recap the show.
Influencers, do you have an idea or vision that you're struggling to bring to life? Are you ready to create and launch your own products? Are you ready to create a business that serves a purpose and profit? Are you ready to pitch yourself to the media, potential partners, and close them? If you want the answer to your questions, strategies that will work for your business, and a game plan to execute, join us at PLE Live. It's a creative space for influencers, visionaries, and leaders to ignite and activate their dream. Choose to live, connect, and propel at PLE Live today.
All right, influencers. So listen, our show is coming to an end. But again, if you want to join me live, if you're that bold and courageous, you want to join me live and just share your thoughts and comments on today's show, you can do that. The link is in the comments. So let's just recap in regards to today's show. Again, 4 ways to build resiliency is you want to make those connections. You want to look for opportunities for self-discovery, and you want to eliminate the crisis mood, right? And you want to begin to take care of yourself. All right. So listen, we are inviting our leaders, visionaries, and experts, right? Our leaders, influencers such as yourself that are ready to start, build, and grow their business. You are ready to propel, launch, and execute. You're ready to get started. This is a great opportunity for you to do just that and more. We invite you for this 14-day special to secure your seat at PLE Live. It is a 2-day event in Baltimore, Maryland for aspiring entrepreneurs, again, to start, build, and grow their business. So you can save 50% off today. You got into 6 more days until this special ends. And so listen, take action. choose to live, right? Choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious, and enlightened. So you can again register and secure your seat for our 14-day special at PLE Live. All right, it's going down in Baltimore, Maryland. So you can save 50. The code is save 50. Again, go to choose to live society.com. I look forward to connecting with you. But until next time, you already know what to do. Choose to live.